Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Salsa shark. Hey everybody, I'm Exodor.
And I'm drunk.
Let's get to the questions.
Will we have more primary weapon options for individual mercs?
Actually, yes, we will.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why, as we've been adding new mercs, we've been adding new weapons, so it'll give us more flexibility within the weapon classes.
Will we ever hear new voice lines in-game, like new taunts or new commands?
We'd love to get more Merc VO in the game, especially as the game's evolved. But you know, it's a bit hard to get all the voice actors back in the booth now.
And because of that, we're also looking at some other options. Like Exodor said, we've been floating some really cool ideas, including potentially doing a new Commander's voice pack.
Yeah, those are much easier to do, so if you want a sweary Jackal Commander, we can make that happen.
Just let us know.
Will there be more unique gunskins instead of patterns?
Yes, we actually have several of them kind of planned and or concepted out. However, prior to having any movement on that, with next month's update, we will be shipping improvements based on your feedback to our weaponware system first. And once we gather additional feedback from you on that, then we'll maybe see some movement after that.
Are there any plans for setting up a Steam workshop so people can create maps and other content for the game?
Yeah, actually, Steam Marketplace integration is something we really want to get to in 2018.
And our initial implementation of that is going to be with our weapon skin system. Since we build it from the ground up with Steam Workshop in mind, it makes perfect sense to roll it out.
What makes Proxy a beloved character to splash damage?
It's a mystery. We don't know.
Proxy is actually the first female character that Splash Damage has ever put in a game. We've been a studio for more than 10 years and never had a female character, and Proxy was the first. She's also just very London, so she's become pretty iconic in the world of DB.
Besides, everybody loves pancakes.
Who was the most difficult merc to create?
As a matter of fact, up until now, the most difficult merc to create has been Hunter. He isn't even out yet. If you ask any of our gameplay engineers specifically, they can sing a whole song and dance about it. But it has primarily to do with his arrows and the mere fact that they're physical projectiles that need to be tracked. That is comparatively to our bullets in our game that are basically instant hit and there's never a real physical projectile being present. And in order to replicate that correctly, as in, it sticks in your hand and everybody sees it in the same position across the board, is actually very difficult to do. On top of that, it also has to do with the way we handle hitbox detection. We are very explicit with it and very accurate with it. Unlike other games where there's some smoke and mirrors and some magic and basically some mean averages happening, we don't do that, so that is quite a little bit of work for the gameplay team to do and has been proven probably the most difficult work so far in regards to a mercenary.
Throw into that the fact that his crossbow is built into his arm, which has a lot of other complexities. So yeah, we were looking to raise the bar with this one, and we did, which is why it's taken a little bit of extra time to make sure he really performs the way we want him to.
Any new maps planned or working on?
Yeah, we actually have a few maps that are being worked on. The way it works is we have them staggered at different stages so they can progress one after the other.
And we're also currently working on a Redux version of Terminal based on your feedback. So everybody who has participated and worked with our map team, thank you very much for that. Like I said, always keep the feedback coming and stay tuned for the update.
Obsidian Proxy. When?
Yes, eventually everybody is going to get an Obsidian operative.
Sirens.
Oh, right.
Because these Obsidians are so hot, they just called 999. For North America, that's 911.
Will there be focus on Merc Mastery? E.g., get 500 direct hit kills with the grenade launcher?
Yeah, we've talked a few times about adding more goals for you to pursue in-game. Mastery is certainly one of them. The Nader example is a good one because direct hits aren't really negatively impacting the game session. For instance, if we said kill loads of people with martyrdom, you're going to really annoy your teammates and then you're actually going to mess up the entire game, so we wouldn't set that as a mastery goal.
Will we see any melee weapon skins like the regular weapon skins?
Yes, you will.
Yeah, you might notice that Merc decks are laid out so they can be extended.
Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for submitting your questions. Don't forget to submit new questions down below.
Thanks for watching and thanks for playing. Proxy is actually the first female character we ever shipped at Splashdown. Shipped, we can't say that. Damn it.